Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Deibs, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Today, we are counting down my top 5 cornerbacks for the Philadelphia Eagles in the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. Guys, if you love the draft, please consider subscribing. Let's go! Terion Arnold has the entire package as a cover cornerback from a physical standpoint, and he has seemingly improved week to week while being thrust into a difficult situation by Coach Nick Saban. Although he's still growing into his role as a CB, his natural physical ability in man coverage has been very evident on tape. He is a gnat in press coverage, and he already shows adequate patience and technical prowess in that role. NFL teams are going to absolutely love Terion Arnold's competitive spirit. He is more than willing to mix it up against the run, and he's combative at the catch point. He has quick feet, and everything works in unison in his back pedal. A high school safety, Arnold has the versatility to play on the boundary or in the slot. With the athleticism, fluidity in coverage, and coverage instincts, Arnold has all the makings to develop into a lockdown corner. Arnold has allowed 39 catches on 72 targets into his coverage and has the highest overall coverage grade on Alabama's defense. He's forced 12 incompletions and has a 52.5 passer rating allowed into his coverage. Arnold's coverage grade ranks 7th among cornerbacks with at least 250 coverage snaps in college football this season. He's also 2nd among cornerbacks in interceptions with 5. Terion Arnold entered the 2023 season as a high ceiling prospect, but the leap has come. It's here. The time is now. He's played outstanding football in a defense that offers a slew of concepts that are equal in difficulty to what he'll be charged with at the professional level. He's astounding growth paired with an NFL-ready frame and fluidity in coverage project easily at the next level, and he should be considered among the top eligible corners in the 2024 class. Let's watch some highlights.
But they still got the Tigers here, but now it's intercepted. Picked off by Terion Arnold on a tip ball with 1 second to go. Thorne lofts one out. It is intercepted. Terion Arnold will end it for the Tide, maybe with a touchdown.
Texas now back to work, and the freshman is tackled behind the line. Terion Arnold got Baxter.
Arkansas has not scored since the middle of the first, and they don't have a touchdown yet. Jefferson, as a flag goes down, trying to get out of there.
Leary, quick strike to the outside. Ball is out. Ball is scooped. Caleb Downs reaching for the end zone.
On the outside, Barry Brown and Dane Key, they've struggled with ball secure.
Play fake to Edwards. Down the middle and into some traffic. Incomplete, intended for McConkey.
Might it be better for this Georgia team to get their healthy?
Nate Wiggins is a young and promising cornerback who has all the tools to be a productive and multidisciplined cover man at the next level. At 6'2", 185 pounds, he's a lean athlete with an enthralling mix of quickness, closing speed, fluidity, and length. Beyond that physical combination, Wiggins also has some of the best coverage instincts, eyes, reaction speed, and route recognition in the class. He can blanket wide receivers and off man and click and close without giving up extra space or transition from his pedal in zone and hawk in front of ill-fated passes. Nate Wiggins has allowed just 7 catches for 42 yards as the nearest defender in coverage this season. Wiggins has the length and recovery speed to match up effectively with any wideout he goes up against. He shows a smooth turning motion, good instincts in coverage, and can make up ground in a hurry while using his height and arm length as a major advantage. Press man is where Wiggins stands to improve a bit in coverage. He has disciplined footwork and can use targeted physicality, and his adaptable mobility is a big plus, but he sometimes gets drawn too far upfield by releases, and his play strength can improve at the line. Run support is also an area of needed improvement for Wiggins, whose lean frame gets him in trouble against blocks. Nate Wiggins is a high-ceiling cornerback prospect with the potential to become a lockdown defender. His size, speed, ball skills, and instincts makes him a rare talent at the position. With continued development and improved physicality, Wiggins has the potential to become a Pro Bowl caliber player. Let's watch some highlights.
Led today. Pressure up the middle. Travis Flush fires and it's incomplete. Looked like Wilson had hands on it, but so did Nate Wiggins.
Had their
face masks tangled up. Had to be separated as Hampton breaks free. Amari on Hampton. Down the sideline. Home run speed for Hampton. Touchdown.
We'll see if he had this ball all the way through. Look at him, Tiki Barber it, holding it up tight. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it might have came out there at the end. Nate Wiggins punches it out at the very end. Holy smoke.
Koolaid McKinnon is one of the top cornerbacks in this year's class. He's a multiple-year starter who has great length and size. He also has excellent punt return ability and is a high IQ athlete with good physicality and speed. He's a fluid defender who plays with a smooth pedal and quick feet to get out of breaks. When in press man, he looks to match the release and get into phase without getting hands-on and rerouting the receiver. McKinnon is a long strider who has the speed to run with most receivers downfield while also staying calm with the ball in the air. Although he chooses to face guard receivers, he does a good job of playing through the hands with good timing. He excels in playing the ball in front of him. As a run defender, McKinnon plays his part, comes up quickly to support, and isn't afraid to insert. As a tackler, he does a good job of wrap tackling, but is inconsistent with securing his tackles. He does a good job setting the edge and keeping his outside arm free, though he lacks strength that can lead to trouble disengaging from blocks. As he continues to work on his run defense, he does more than enough to contribute in the NFL. Koolaid McKinnon is a top cornerback in this year's class based on his skill set. As most incoming cornerbacks do, he will need to continue improving his technique, especially when it comes to using his hands downfield. However, his skills are undeniable and gives defensive coordinators the versatility to play multiple schemes. Let's watch some highlights.
Complete, nearly intercepted by McKinnon. Finley, he's getting pressured, and he's going down, and now they lost yardage, and Finley slow to get up. Koolaid McKinnon.
McKinstry's going to come right off the edge.
Rodgers got rid of it. Incomplete. Broken up by Koolaid.
Here comes pressure off the edge, and Koolaid McKinnon comes up with the pick. The first time they really got after Rodgers and affected the throw.
If you have to pick a most valuable player in college football for a team, it would be Iowa's Cooper DeJean. He has been the leader and cornerstone of Iowa's defense in recent years. So much versatility comes out when watching the film, which is what NFL defensive coordinators love. Athletes who can move around the football field and fill a variety of roles. This gives coordinators great value when it comes to scheming up a defense. Having a player like that allows for a lot of game planning flexibility and creativity. Enter Cooper DeJean, a natural zone defender with a high level IQ and versatility who could be seen as a potential hybrid player at the NFL. DeJean is an explosive, versatile athlete with good size, stellar zone awareness, route IQ, and reaction quickness. He also has the rapid closing speed to trigger and wash in front of errant throws. Cooper DeJean possesses rare mass and frame with his physicality at the position. He demonstrates great initial burst, especially when reacting on a route or down under to make the initial tackle. He showcases exceptional corrective twitch and recovery. This is one of the best, if not the best in the draft, with keying in on the eyes of the quarterback in zone coverage and being able to identify a route quickly. Weaknesses wise, he lacks consistency in angles, so he needs to tighten his angles in pursuit. DeJean can overcommit against double moves and be late to react and recover, especially in press man. Finally, he can be lazy with little fundamentals at times. The transition to safety at the next level is absolutely in the cards for Cooper DeJean. His diagnostic tools, both physical and mental, are at an elite level. He's a prolific ball hawk with unmatched playmaking skills and a support defender with physicality and utility. NFL safeties must have great vision, reaction, and instincts, and he brings all of that to the table. This is the reasoning why DeJean may become a hybrid player in the NFL. Let's watch some highlights.
That's a pick six.
You're not making the contested catches on the deep ball.
Hard firing outside. This is intercepted this time, and down the sideline goes DeJean. He is so dangerous returning.
It just makes everything worse.
Way downfield. That's trouble.
Play nickel, you play safety, you play corner. Short throw, trying to make something happen out of the flat.
There's a lot to like about Georgia cornerback Kamari Lasser. High effort level, physical, aggressive nature, and great in pass and run support. Kamari Lasser is a good but not great functional athlete, but his fluidity allows him to play fast enough to serve as a perimeter cornerback in the NFL. His transitional quickness stands out as a plus and allows him to carry vertically on routes downfield. I also love Lasser's presence on the perimeter to play support. Against quick game or screen game to the outside, you see an enthusiasm and eagerness to fill on the edge and help rally to tackle the football. He's logged a number of big hits by coming downhill and attacking the football. I appreciate his tackling effort in this regard and also in run support. As a corner who wants to play physical, Kamari Lasser isn't necessarily built to optimize his physical play. Fearless? You bet. Combative? Absolutely. But Kamari Lasser is a wiry defender who doesn't necessarily have the booming frame that you might expect based on his hit reel. Can he play press at the NFL level and not get overwhelmed by bigger, more physical perimeter receivers? That's a question that still needs answers. Lasser's size and lack of high-end athleticism could land him in day 2 range despite clearly possessing round 1 ability in spurts. With the rise of 2 high defenses and his comfort in cover 3, Lasser's ability to survive downfield isn't really a significant question. His schematic intelligence makes him a fit for most defenses at the NFL level. Despite being an intelligent and capable defender, his athletic limitations will likely keep him from elevating to the level of top-tier cornerbacks around the league. Despite all of that, I really like Kamari Lasser, and I think he's one of the best coverage cornerbacks in this class. Let's watch some highlights.
I think to the outside. One-on-one, try to pick up a cheap first down on a one-on-one.
Play action. Rattler fires in traffic, incomplete.
The pressure picked up, and the ball is incomplete. It hit Terion Brown with Kamari.
All right, guys, those are my top 5 cornerbacks in the 2024 NFL Draft. Here are 2 more sleepers I think every Eagles fan should know about as they get ready for the NFL Draft in April. Let's check them out. Quincy Mitchell is greedy with the football in the air, which NFL coaches are going to absolutely love. He approaches contesting throws with a physical and violent my ball mentality. He's aggressive, raking the hands of receivers, and he's often able to uproot the body positioning of an opponent with leverage as the football arrives. Mitchell has a knack for big plays, including special teams. He blocked a punt against Buffalo off the edge with a free run, yet another showcase of his great linear speed. Mitchell does have occasional minor delays in processing, and his technique can also improve, particularly in press man and off man. He's not an experienced press man cornerback, and though he has upside, his synergy is still a work in progress. Meanwhile, in off man, he occasionally plays too tall and lopsided and gives up hip leverage too early. That said, if Mitchell can clean up some technical flaws, he has the high-end physical traits and playmaking feel to be an impact starter at cornerback in the NFL. And on day 1 at the next level, his willingness to play special teams as a gunner and punt blocker will also be huge. Quincy Mitchell has the trait that everyone's looking for. The guy clearly knows how to find the football. The ball production points to football instincts that can be tapped into in order to create a productive NFL player. And with his linear burst and combativeness at the catch point, you'd be safe to assume someone will be buying his stock early come April. At his peak, Quincy Mitchell can be an invaluable ball hawk and turnover generator for any NFL defense with the versatility to play the boundary or the slot. Let's watch some highlights.
Incomplete, broken up by Quincy Mitchell.
Settle into the slot in the top of the screen. Smith with time, throw, dangerous pass, and it's picked off.
Hampton looking left, throwing left, and he's intercepted one more time. It's not number 27. It is number 27 again.
Bulls got to have it, down 24. 4th and goal to the end zone, looking for Harding. Good pass.
Andrus Straw is one of the best man coverage cornerback prospects in the 2024 NFL Draft. He has nearly all the tools to thrive in that phase. A low-cut frame with great length, explosive and energetic short area athleticism, elite fluidity and transition quickness, and proactive, tenacious, targeted physicality. When it comes to strengths, Straw is extremely comfortable in press man, where a consistent ability to knock wideouts back allows him to disrupt timing. He's got excellent footwork in his back pedal to keep opponents within his frame. He's a twitched up athlete who can change direction and flip his hips in an instant. Rakestraw is rarely beaten in man coverage, and he's got excellent eyes and feel for the game to locate the football, as evident by his 21 passes defense this season. Rakestraw might not have elite vertical speed, but he has more than enough speed and explosiveness to minimize separation once he controls the start of the route. And with this combined athletic framework, physicality, fast feet, and disciplined technique, he can dictate releases and minimize space often. As a playmaker, Rakestraw's footprint can get bigger. While he's flashed superb ball skills, he can still be more consistent tracking the ball at the catch point. And while he's flashed spectacular plays eroding screens and runs in support, he can struggle to maintain leverage in open field pursuit. Concerns remain about his play strength versus larger wideouts and one-on-one tackling in open field opportunities. He's an aggressive and willing tackler, but he has instances of diving at ankles, although I expect that should improve quickly at the next level. Overall, Andrus Straw is a physical cornerback who thrives in press coverage, but also has the speed and agility to carry receivers vertically or stick with them throughout complex routes. He pushes physicality to the limit at times, which will result in more penalties at the NFL level. Let's watch some highlights. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Those are the top cornerbacks every Eagles fan should know about heading into the 2024 NFL Draft. Do you agree or disagree with my rankings? Who are your favorite cornerbacks in the NFL Draft? Let me know down in that comment section below. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay awesome.